Previously on the 415 podcast.
Talk about the old 2019. Bye. I don't even want to talk about it because it's so gone. So gone over you. Oh,
send your way.
hey.
So much time to find you, a grateful boy. I nearly lost my mind. Running past
In an unmarked car.
Oh my God. Woo!
That's
I remember
funny.
them days.
That's hilarious. So yeah, like if we want to, because I don't believe in losses no more. It's either a win or a learn. So, what did you learn? You know, what was some of your top 2 learns last year?
Hi, guys, and welcome back to the 415 podcast with your girls, Miss B and Keita. What up? What up? What up? What up? Miss B, what's good? What's poppin'?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, my gosh.
We probably got some, Hispanics on our listeners. They from somewhere else.
¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Cómo se dice? I think I said it right, but okay.
She said, "Como se dice?" That mean how do you say?
How do you say, y'all? See,
But yes, hola, ¿cómo está? Buenos días.
Mi amo. Keita.
Hey, you gotta be bilingual. You know what I'm saying? I remember taking Spanish. But yeah, I'm feeling good. You feeling good? It's Martin Luther King weekend.
Yes. It's
Need to get my volunteer.
Martin Luther the King.
Yes. Happy birthday. It was on the 15th. People be getting it twisted because his birthday is not Martin Luther King Day. Sometimes it falls on Martin Luther King Day, but his birthday is separate from his day. So he got 2 important days. Okay. Maybe more than 2 because he done did a lot in his lifetime.
Hello.
What age
I
he
have
died
a
at?
dream.
What age did he die at?
I don't
Wasn't Jesus' age?
No.
Thought it was
Wasn't
33.
33.
But I know it was in his 30s though.
No.
He wasn't 40.
It wasn't 33. Or was it that? No. It wasn't
Yeah,
33.
what age did MLK?
The King. K-A-N-G.
39.
Martin Luther the King.
See, he was still in his 30s. He wasn't 40, so I was right. He died at 39. Okay. So, yeah. But, yeah, happy Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. What y'all doing out there?
Yes.
How many of y'all out there volunteering? How many of you ever volunteered on Martin Luther King Day? It's a pretty dope thing to do. I'll tell you that. Most people want to sleep in. Most people treat it like a vacation. Ooh, we just got Monday off. Some people really do, go out there and rally up and do some stuff. But, yeah.
I'm going to get that check.
Some people got to work.
I ain't got to.
Some people get a floating day.
I volunteered to get that check.
It's weird because we work under the same parent, but she works for the parent. I work for the, the sub or subsidiary or whatever. But I got off.
I got
and it's
off
not
too.
a floating. You said you don't have off. That's what you said.
No, I chose to work so I can get that extra money.
See, you lied then, because I asked you.
No. Well, excuse me.
Let me pull up the transcript. Let me get the transcript.
You said President's Day. President's Day. Yes, you did. You said
okay,
President's
fine.
Day. I have to work President's Day. I said MLK we get all the time.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Thank you.
She did.
But I chose to work because they asked, hey, who wants to work? And that is time and a half.
I'm mad she working on MLK Day.
You're damn right. Martin Luther King said I got a dream, and I got a dream for a bigger paycheck. So,
Dr. King.
Hey.
Dr. King.
Hey. Ain't nobody paying these bills but me. Huh.
A whole mess.
I mean,
okay.
You want to bring some extra cash flow in this house? Then now maybe I wouldn't work overtime.
In other news for this week.
Thank you.
Sex trafficking is a big thing, and there have been a couple of rallies out there in Atlanta. I saw it this morning from, I want to say, Black Business US or something like that on Instagram. They had posted up a video of a few heavy rap hitters up there voicing, about the 64,000 Black women who are missing. A lot of people don't know about that, but it is a big thing. And my home church out in Atlanta, they're actually having a huge community event talking through sex trafficking and all that stuff. So they are not having Bible study, they are having a discussion.
Which is needed.
Very much needed. Like, I remember it was made bigger because it was always a thing, but a lot of people really weren't focused on it. But they made it a big thing last year's Super Bowl when it was in Atlanta. That's when I know there were so many articles, so many tweets, posts, whatever, around that. Because so many people were going to be flying in, driving in, busing in, training in to Atlanta for this huge event. And that would give those people who are out here abducting women the opportunity to have even more. So it's like, keep your eyes open when you're walking through airport, wherever.
Well, Atlanta airport has always been a big thing for sex trafficking because, for one, it's one of the biggest airports. For two, Atlanta is just maybe maybe less than 100 miles, maybe 100 miles from the actual Savannah port, which, they have boats. It's easy to get them on out of here. The airport's so big, you don't know somebody following you. They can snatch you up, take you somewhere, do whatever. So Atlanta has always been big for sex trafficking. I just think now it's just been,
and maybe just human trafficking in general.
Yeah, human trafficking and sex trafficking. But it's just now become highlighted over the years,
right?
Because of recent events. So,
right.
You got to be careful out here in these streets.
I mean, look,
watch your surroundings.
Remember when it was like, don't talk to strangers? What we doing now? In Ubers, in Lyfts.
Right.
It's just like we trust too much. We got Grubhub.
Yeah.
They come to your door, they bust in the door. You understand what I'm saying? How many times you look through your peephole before? Because food is coming. How many times you look through it to see?
Sad.
You don't even say who is it. You just open the door. Boom.
Right.
Could be done. Could be that's it. So yeah, for ladies, when you grocery shop, when you food, like, whatever shopping, and you going back to your car, leave right away. Don't be looking at your receipts. Don't be checking your phone. Don't be tweeting, doing all, because that's what we do. We get in the car and we sit there for about 5 to 10 minutes. No, get in there and drive off. And before you get in there, make sure you look around and see if you see any vans. These people are out here abducting women because they know we are focused on that phone. When we get out the store, we're looking at our receipts to make sure they didn't overcharge us. We're doing too much. So
I'm telling you now, I have my keys positioned in my hand in a certain way when I'm walking to my car. Because if somebody try to do something, I gotta have something on hand.
Yeah.
Get them eyes gouging.
Yeah, but for the people who don't need keys to get in their car, you know what I'm saying?
You got a house key, so still put that house key in between your fingers in a certain position, and.
Or for the people who have that little bottle. What's the bottle called?
Mace.
That kind of was like losing my brain. It's just like, you got to look. You see somebody keep walking, you walking in the same direction, you make a quick turn where there's a whole bunch of people. Me working in the city, New York City, there's so many people, and people are not watching. They are on their phones. They're doing everything else but seeing what's happening around them.
Right.
You can be snatched up so fast, don't even know. And the people who was around you wouldn't even know. They think it's somebody you knew or it was a joke or something.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So it's just like,
I've heard that before.
The other part, yeah, go ahead.
No, I meant to say I've seen that before on an actual skit
on
social media. When people are really thinking that, they just not paying attention to what's happening.
Nope. And that is the problem with a lot of the younger folks. They don't pay attention. When I was growing up, we had to know when we were in other people's cars, we needed to know where we were going. That was what was instilled in me. And to this day, I do that. But half the time I don't ride with people. I drive myself and let people ride with me because I know I'm watching out for stuff. You know, you got some people who you just get in the car and they on their phone. They ain't even checking what turn they made. You don't know what's happening. There could be something up the road, whatever, and you got to make a quick turn. Now you don't know where you at. Well, I can rely on my phone. My phone will tell me, well, if your phone
go dead, what you gonna do?
Now you don't know where you at. You don't remember what turns you made. You don't know what city you in, but you want to rely on this thing right here.
I don't know. I swear I have like an internal compass in my body. Because I can always tell, like, even if I'm lost, I always know what direction. If I look, like, if I'm in a car or something, I'm looking up at I'm looking at the sky, I'm looking at certain things around me. I'm like, all right, wait a minute, hold on. If I look this way, I know. Especially if you know me, I like to get lost in Atlanta, child. I don't know why, but somehow I know how to spot that damn old Bank of America building.
Oh yeah.
I don't care where I'm at in Atlanta.
The Wells Fargo building.
Right, that Wells Fargo building. If I can spot that Wells, I'm going straight towards it. And that's how it is.
That's the latest station right there.
Right.
So you know that's the way you need to go.
Right. So
and even if you're going in the opposite direction, you got to see that old Olympics thing.
Right. So even if I'm not in Atlanta, for some reason, I have that natural compass, and I'd be like, all right.
You know what else? That Corey sign.
The Corey sign. Oh, yeah.
The Corey sign. When you see that, you're like, okay, that's South. That's South
by that. Right there. That's over by Marietta Street, I think.
Yeah. That's when I think you merge on to 75. You know, so it's like you got to be mindful, man. You have to know where the F you are these days, bruh. Like the other part is how quickly they are abducting women is because they're injecting them and numbing them, so they don't know where they are. And from what I've been reading, once they do that injection, they're like stealing women's freaking reproductive organs. What they're doing with it, I have no freaking clue. Scared to know what it is that they're doing, why they're doing this, what is it about the Black woman, and it probably not just only Black women. I'm pretty sure it's other women as well being abducted, but we are turning up missing quick. And you know, people ain't really looking for us.
I mean, the Black woman holds all the secrets to the universe, child. So, I mean, I'm just being, what was that? Okay, I can't remember that movie that came out about that. Oh my gosh. I can't remember the movie, but it came out about the Black woman and they use her cells to cure cancer, cure a lot of, like, honey, we hold a lot of things, a lot of secrets to the universe, and people want it.
Well, they ain't call this magical for no reason.
We
done been through everything. And still over here.
Right.
Still here. But the other part that we can't get together is we need to stop killing ourselves, stop fighting ourselves, stop pinning each other against each other in the community. Like, this is exactly what they want us to do. We can't come together for nothing.
Nope. Never will.
You started a business today.
They ain't coming tomorrow.
But it costs too much. Why I can't get 50% off? Did you ask Beyonce for 50% off of her Ivy Park?
Hello? And Beyonce, girl, you could have sent me a pair of Adidas.
Them gum bottoms is cute.
Them burgundy
you want
joints?
The burgundy joints. I want the white gum bottom. I want these joints.
You could have sent me them burgundy Adidas. That parachute, I want that jacket with the little harness, so I could do like a parachute thing.
Oh, you saw Janelle Monáe.
And I want the cream. I want the jacket, and I want that cream outfit. Like, girl, you couldn't have sent me that, honey. I didn't need a whole orange box.
Let me tell you,
I don't know what to do with it anyway.
How did she figure out who?
Girl,
because I saw Reese Witherspoon, Ciara, Yara Shahidi,
her mom,
obviously, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Who else got? Cardi B, I heard got one. Janelle Monáe. Like, how did she figure out who she wanted to send to?
Honey, the 415 podcast, Miss B and Keita, we are waiting on our box. It ain't even got to be that big.
You could have gave us one sneaker piece, and a shirt, a bodysuit, whatever. But
but honey, let me tell you, that bodysuit though. I said, girl, if I ain't had no stomach, girl, she would be in a bodysuit.
Don't let the stomach stop you.
Look, Beyonce is showing. Look, Beyonce is showing off all. She is showing off all her thickness.
But everybody talking about it ain't real. She done got this.
Child, she had 3 babies. What you mean? Like, you don't real?
See. Somebody said you don't see how her hips look like the Kardashians. How it ain't
her
really
hips
like
always
her.
Look like that.
I'm like, she a dancer, so she's gonna have like, I don't know. It's like, even if she did pay for it, so what? Ain't y'all out here doing that? Ain't y'all going to the islands and doing it for cheap?
Exactly.
And then coming back, now you sick?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Dummies.
Stupid.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. If I could, who won't, girl? I would sure go do it. Snatched.
Hey.
Don't come calling me after that.
That's their body. They want to do that. Gone. She got the money. Gone. Whatever. From what I hear from men, they don't care if it's real or not. They still like it.
And that's a fact, Jack.
Because they ain't nobody stopped dating Kylie and them.
Sure didn't.
Bye.
Y'all people worry about the wrong stuff, honey. That man don't care.
Yeah. My only thing was like, Beyonce got so much money. Like, she literally could have sent the whole international and domestic world, like, you know, the whole world really, an outfit or two, and still would be rich. I'm
just saying, Beyonce, if you just so happen to come across this episode of the 415 podcast, honey, reach out to your girls, Miss B and Keita. We would love to unbox on the 415.
Snap.
Shoot my shot today.
Yeah, man.
On 1/19/2020.
But yeah. Had 19 plus 1 equal 20. 2020.
Oh, 20.
Go get it.
2020.
Get it.
2020. 2020.
Hey. So yeah. So I guess we winging this thing on the strength of what we said.
Girl. All right, so I'll start it off. I'll start it off. Hey, I'll start it off. Hey.
Cause somebody in a super happy mood on this here day.
All right, so you know.
You see how that sun just came through? I think it got right.
Yeah. You know.
What we know?
Things happen.
What happened?
I ain't gonna say what happened, but shit happens. And sometimes when shit happens, you get triggered. Right? What do you do when you get triggered? How do some of y'all react when you get triggered?
See, for me, I got to think first. Because I'm not a reaction type person, like right off the rip. Because I know whatever I say can literally tear somebody apart. And then I got to regret it. So I don't want to go through the regret part. No, let me think about my comeback. You think I'm weak because I didn't say nothing. I'm just taking it. But I'm going to get you. But I'm going to be professional and I'm going to be very strategic in my response.
Yes.
Because I just went through something like that. Where somebody tried to play. Yes, sis. But see, I'm not to be played with. You understand? Because I still got to have a smile on my face. You understand?
You understand?
Come on, Madea, come through. Now, speaking of Madea, shout out to Tyler Perry, who just dropped A Fall from Grace. And I saw it because my friend got an account, going friend. But people was coming for Tyler Perry. You understand what we just said? You talking about people who got it, but you ain't got it. He got a whole studio. He got employees.
You think he worried about them badass wigs he got on these actors' heads? No, he got his whole sound stage.
And then you mad that there's no SIM card in the phone? So let me get this straight. So you think in all these big like movie screens, they got real phones being called? You really think they got really? Come on now, y'all need to go on and leave him alone. But anywho, like I said, be careful when you try to come for me, because I'm going to come back and you're going to be burned.
Yellow.
And I ain't even got to talk bad about you. Like, I ain't even got to talk down to you, say.
Nope.
And if you listening, You did that to yourself.
Oh.
You dig? Peace. So yeah, I'm not reactionary. Nah. I'm very strategic. I'm gonna take note of what you said and trust and believe the right time, or you gonna catch it.
Yes.
That's
you gonna
me.
Catch it.
That's how I handle.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got time to be saying I'm so sorry for what I said. No, I said what I said, Nene. Speaking of Nene, woo! Real Housewives on some woo chat.
She done shook the table.
What?
She done shook the table.
I do like how her and Portia kind of was like, "Hey, friend, okay, don't do that. Don't say mm-mm." I was like, "Okay, y'all come on."
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, Kenny kind of that whole point, like you
She's
ain't gonna point in my face.
She's starting a lot of shit this year.
You're not gonna point in my face. You're not doing that.
I'm not liking what Kenya's doing this season. But anyway.
She need to be worried about. We're going, Keita. Mm-hmm.
So let's see. You know, the old Keita.
How old? We talking 2018, 2017. Which one? What one?
We gonna say
2017 to 2019. What we doing? Is it a range?
January 2019, Keita. Versus me now.
Oh, okay.
I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. I still catch myself like, girl.
What you not gonna do is.
What you not gonna do. Like, the old me, if I get triggered, I really don't think about stuff. And I just fly off the handle. I fly off the handle. I see red and I just wanted to be like, fuck off! Shake the face! I get mad and I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I mean? I don't want to think about nothing. I don't want to analyze something through. I don't want to look out the analytics about anything. I don't care. No. Me now, it's like, you know, I get in my feelings, then I have to talk myself through it, and I'd be like, oh, okay.
She's trying to talk herself off the ledge.
Trying to talk myself off the ledge, like, okay, well, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-day, da-da-da-da-da-da-dee. Well, it didn't happen like this. It happened like this. And, you know, sometimes it's okay for this to happen. Oh, hell.
Like, and it's okay to have a feeling.
It's okay to have a feeling. It's okay to have a feeling. It's okay. I'm gonna tell you how bad. Let me tell you how bad I knew I was. Right. So a situation happened.
Situation will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it.
Hey.
Celebrations. Yes.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I had talked to Miss B. You know what I'm talking about? And the first thing this mother said to me, don't. I said, bitch, I done did it all.
Who know who?
I said,
who know who?
Dog. She said, don't do this. And I was like,
And my follow-up was, because I know you did it already.
Because I know you did it already. I know some of y'all don't like inside jokes, but I'm not about to put my business out there right now.
Yeah, some things you got to keep.
I got to keep it to myself because I'm working.
We have a lot of people who listen.
Right. So she was like, don't do this because I know you done did it all. I know you. And I just bust out laughing like, yo, dang.
But I can say this because a lot of times, as we both do this to each other, is like, the other person will be like, don't do this, you should do this, do that. And we'll be like, But we're not really listening and we're not going to do what the other person's saying.
Right.
This time around, she heard me and she moved accordingly. So that, to me, from January 2019 to now is growth.
I pat myself on the back. You did good, Keita. You did good.
Yes.
You did.
So that's all that matters. It's like the growth. See, people forget about that part. They focus on like, dang, I didn't get all the way to the end. No, but you're not where you were when you started. You understand? You took steps in the right direction.
Right.
Not in the left direction.
Right.
You know, you say, dang, it went mad left. No.
Because it could have went mad left. It could have went mad left.
Oh,
but what I did, but because I didn't go mad left and I took that step that I usually wouldn't take, I got a result that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Which wasn't a bad result.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't it probably wasn't what I wanted to hear at this time. But after thinking about it, I was like, okay. All right. I understand. I get it.
You know what it is? It's like, just like you need time to kind of handle stuff, get your mind together. The same applies to everybody else. Everybody has, I don't know what that time frame is for them to get through this stuff. Some people a day, some people in the moment, some people a week, month. But a lot of people don't like the people who are month and on. Because don't try to come at me next month talking about something. Yeah, I don't like what you said last month. First of all, we in a whole new month.
Right.
You had mad time to come over here. You done saw me. You done talked to me. You done texted. Look, I'll give you a month. But after that, you trying to bring up old stuff, bruh.
Right.
That, it don't work for me. Like that whole, nah. Like handle the situation. I like to handle the situation in the same week it happened. That's just how I feel about it.
Right.
If I could get it in a day or two, that's cool too. Right. But after a month, it's just like, you know what, been there, done that. Like, I done moved on, like, whatever. I already know where you at in my life.
Right. Right.
Checked out.
Right. Because, and it sucks because when you're around people like that, it's like, I ain't got nothing else to say. Right.
Yeah. And it's like, it's hard to cut people off, but it's also easy depending on the type of person it is. How much time is vested?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Time, energy, all of that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
And so the question really is like, when you say you done? Are you though? Conversations with yourself. Because if you're done.
Only you can determine if you're done. You know what I mean? Like,
it's true.
You know your threshold.
Right.
You know how much you can take. And sometimes you gotta take that up with the Lord.
I mean, hey, because some things, you hear me? Some things you don't need to discuss with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some things you have to keep to yourself. It's fine. Sometimes you just got to get your one close girlfriend, your BFF. And sometimes it don't even be your best friend. Sometimes it be somebody random. Because sometimes random folks, there used to be a time, don't be talking to everybody about your bit, but you know what? That one person could come.
And they have the right message for you.
At the right time. So, old school ways sometimes don't work. And sometimes they do, but, yeah. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah. I'm learning that. I'm learning a lot.
Just got to get out your head.
That's my problem. I be in my head too much.
Yeah. It's like you keep trying to replay the situation in your mind. And every time you replay it, a different outcome comes. You like, oh, wait a minute. Now you're trying to dissect the whole thing yourself and play private investigator.
My biggest thing, what I'm trying to learn is not to attach current situations to the past.
There you go.
And that's my issue.
There you go. And yes, you'll have certain red flags that may come across as similar, but the situation itself is not the same.
Right. So that's one of my biggest things I'm learning to deal with now. And I noticed like since maybe, I don't know, but every time I go into a different journey, or I keep going across this, going in this journey, or and I've overcome one obstacle, and it's the same stuff that I've always dealt with. It's just that now that I'm being more self-aware of how I'm dealing with it now. So it's like I'm catching myself, and I'd be like, ugh.
Which is a good thing. Don't
do that, because anytime with this current situation, anytime that I wanted to react a certain way and I didn't, the outcome was better than what I was expected, what I was expecting. So even though I may wanted to fly off the handle, I wanted to be like, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I didn't. I stepped outside of myself, and I asked myself, okay, you got to be mature about this. Have a conversation, communicate effectively, communicate the right way, and you won't, and then once I did that, the outcome was like, oh, well, damn, I'm glad I didn't I'm glad I didn't go off, because if I did go off, I probably wouldn't have got this. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, good place to be. Like journaling definitely helps. Anything. Like I've been doing that. Instead of complaining about it, I'm like, okay. It's out now. You can say whatever you want to say.
Right.
In your book.
Right.
Can't nobody judge you. Can't nobody tell you this, da-da-da.
Right.
So yeah. So the steps really should be like, when you're going through something, somebody does something that you don't like, take a second. Who said it best?
I don't know who said it best.
Take a second. Ding. That part. In the song.
I don't know.
VA. Your favorite. Your favorite band. No.
Oh.
Pharrell.
Oh, child. Oh, yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
So, yeah.
I remember.
So take a second. Think about what transpired. And then build your reaction slowly. Because if you go right off of how you feel in that moment, it's only it's just gonna be fire from both ends. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt. It's gonna be a waste of time. Then you're gonna be pissed off for a while. And it's gonna affect how you move.
Right. Because now because when you do that, now you have really pushed yourself back.
Yeah.
You didn't move forward like you were supposed to. You pushed yourself back into a situation, into the old person that you were, and you're not actually growing. Yeah. And not saying you're not growing, but you just delayed yourself.
You stunted your growth.
Yeah. You're now delayed, and now you have to work to get back to that point.
And then also, like, most of the times when people say or do crazy things to us, it don't even be us. It's something that they got going on that they have not yet figured out how to get through or talk to anybody about it.
Right.
So they lashing out on everybody that come in their little way. And they don't even know. So it's like when that one person comes and checks them, not with the same energy, but checks them on some friendship level. Like, look, the other day, it's that. I just want to check your pulse and make sure.
Right.
And then that's when the conversation unfolds to, you know what? My bad on that. This. Boom, boom, whoop-de, whoop, whoop, whoop. But the way the world operates,
it's instant gratification.
Everything. Instant. Microwavable response. Like, pow. Hit that button for this one. Hit that button for that. Yep. I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them where it hurt because I got so much on you.
Right.
Dang.
That's not something
really
you want to do.
Friend? No, that's not what you do to your friend. But that word is used so loosely these days. You don't know who your friends are.
Right. And let me tell you, it's funny because today I was telling Ms. B, I said, I had to have a conversation with the Lord in the shower. That's why I get my best meditation and everything. I get my best meditation and prayer time in the shower, right? When the water's running down on me and I'm cleansing, because I feel like it's the most cleansed in the shower. So why not? Whatever. So
I mean, that's really when people start thinking a lot too.
Right. So, I talk to God.
And on the toilet, but gone.
You're right. I say, I talk to God, and I let him know where I am. Mm-hmm. I want you to lead me as to where I'm supposed to go right now.
Yeah.
Let me know. Show me the signs.
Let me know.
What I should do. Mm-hmm. So soon as I got out of the shower, first I go to Facebook and I want to say sister-in-law. Mm. Well, my son's aunt. Put it like that. My son's aunt. She put on her Facebook, God timing is everything. Be patient. That's the first post I seen. And I was like, okay. Then, me, I'm forever deleting my Instagram. That's because I feel like, sometimes when I start getting reckless, I need to let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. But I have another page that nobody really knows about, but I have another page, and Miss B tagged me on our 415 post. And she was like, yo, you might need to,
and this was completely random.
It was completely random. And I was like, damn.
Because this was a post from
this was episode 29.
Yeah, so that's 2 years ago.
Right. So I was like, okay, I'm listening.
I don't know why I'm rocking in my chair. I can't see me.
Right. Like, she's back crazy. But, it just, God showed up.
Yeah, on time.
It may not show it up. It may not show it up like I wanted it had to.
He may not come when you want him.
He showed up.
Be there right on time. So and it's Sunday. Hey.
But it showed up in a way that it needed to show up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And because I'm becoming more aware about my surroundings and aware about things that's happening around me, don't miss it. Just be present. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Be present.
That's what people forget.
And people forget that. Be present so that you can see everything that's happening around you.
You know why they can't be present? It's because they got 50 million things going on. They got, I just got really brave.
That was the Lord. That was the Lord, girl. That was the Lord.
It got right over your life. But it's they have all these different social media accounts that they got open. They check it for everybody else, put themselves on the back burner, maybe don't even catch themselves at all. So they might even make it to the list. And they just living in busy world. So they don't ever have time to really focus on how they feel. Mm-hmm. And I was in that before. Mm-hmm. It's just you on routine. I got to get up at this time. I eat at this time. I eat my same little cheese sandwich or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? And you don't try to think about your situation because you don't want to deal with it. Mm-hmm. You don't want to feel. You don't want to be depressed, stressed, or whatever, sad. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna keep on. Mm-hmm. Smile when so-and-so come. Hey girl,
how you doing? You good?
They smile. Girl. the fake hype. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then you tank. In a couple of weeks or months, you tank. Mm-hmm. And you spaz out on everybody. Mm-hmm. Comes in your circle, in your way. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you really have to be present. You have to understand where you are mentally, physically, spiritually, all of that. You gotta be zoned in, not out. Mm-hmm. Zoned in, zoomed in on yourself. Mm-hmm. So you can really take the right, what do you call it? Scan, I guess, for lack of better words. Scan of your life, where you are.
Because you have to do that sometimes. Because if you don't, you're gonna get lost.
Been there, done that. We did, y'all lose control. We did that. Being lost. just walking around with no goal, no nothing.
You tend to get lost into everybody else but your, and that's, I've been there before. I've been lost into everybody and not really put me first.
Yeah. So that's why I said for 2020, it's hard because I am one who loves to help, but helping and taking over are two different things. And I would find myself taking over. Even though my takeover was out of love and out of care. But if the person then signaled for it, didn't call for it, who am I to come in and literally like throw it on them like that?
Right.
So yeah, this year is about me unplugging and focusing on myself. And for the people who want help, they can call and ask for it. I'm not going to volunteer because that puts on me another project. I done taken on so many projects and all that stuff did was cloud my mind, made me stress out for some case. And it's not even my problem. So again, take care of your mental. It's important, especially in this day and age, because everything we do is fast moving. Everything we do, we got to post. Everything we do, we just got to show off. We got to show this. We got to do that. And it's like we're putting on this front for the world.
See,
leave that front alone.
See, my thing is what my biggest struggle with me is that I am trying to relinquish control. I am a person that likes to control, not people. I feel like I need to control every situation over my life, which I do have control, but I can't control everything that happens. And because if I don't have some sense of control, that kind of puts me in a place like, oh my goodness, what's happening? No, I need to find out what's going on. Like I need to have my hand, like what is this? I need to know what's going on. What is happening, and it's not for me to know. Yeah, it's not for me to have my hands on because my hands too small for that. I can't.
People be trying to be God,
right? And I can't. I'm learning to relinquish the control that I don't control.
And it's crazy that you brought that up because everything, and I don't have nothing going on in my life this year. Like I'm in a good space. My head is clear. I'm cool. But I was watching this movie that I've been wanting to watch, Breakthrough, with the woman Chrissy Metz from This Is Us. And it was about this little boy who fell in the lake. And he was pretty much supposed to be dead. But his mother prayed over him. And he became this miracle. Where after being underwater for 20 minutes, and then get into the hospital. And this is in like negative degree weather, being underwater for 20 minutes and get into the hospital, still not having really any pulse, any nothing. It's been 45 minutes since being, out of the water, whatever. And they're trying to do all this and he's still no pulse. They're doing all the, what do you call that?
CPR. Yeah,
CPR and all that stuff. They're giving him like all these different like, what are those things when you have an allergy? EpiPens, all these different dosages. And then they're like, we got to let the mom know. So the mom comes in there. She goes crazy, obviously, because he's adopted. And she literally prays over, God, please breathe spirit into my baby, bring him back, put life back into him. He's not done. He has a purpose, da-da-da. And then after that prayer of like, I think it was like a good 5 minutes, out of nowhere, the pulse comes back. And the doctors are like, I can't believe this. So they airlift him to a bigger hospital who has more expertise or whatever. And this doctor's Black. So I was like, oh my God, a Black doctor.
Right.
So he is just on some like, there's nothing I can do. But the mom was like, no, from what I read and from what I've heard, you are the best of the best. So I need you to give him the best of the best care. I don't care what you do. I don't want to hear no negative talk because people were coming in there, some of the nurses and like the student nurses or whatever were in there talking negative. And she was like, she was in the bathroom. They didn't know she was in there. And she was just like, look, Anybody in this room will not speak negatively, only positive. Because my son is here and he can hear you. Mm-hmm. Like a mother's faith is on some other stuff. It's on some other level. Mm-hmm. So when I watched that, she talked about like, you know, as the movie kind of progressed or whatever, because before this whole thing went down, the son never really wanted to talk to his mom. He was real short with her. You know how these kids are, teenagers. They're like, you embarrass me, stop, mom. You always want to be on social media, YouTube, whatever. But, you know, after, you know, the movie kind of progressed over or whatever, she kind of talked about the stuff that she was doing. She's like, you know what? I had my first kid, but I had an abortion because I wasn't ready. Mm-hmm. And after that, I tried to control everybody in my life. Mm-hmm. After that, no, you can't wear that tie. You need to wear this tie. No, the dog's name can't be this. The dog's name have to be that. Mm-hmm. No, you have to eat this in this way. And I was just like, dang, like I saw me all in that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm so glad that I was able to get over that because it was hard. Mm-hmm. It was hard to like let go of trying to take on everything. Mm-hmm. It was the hardest thing I didn't even think I could even get over it, but I'm just glad that I was able to kind of pull back. Mm-hmm. So she had an issue with her pastor, young pastor. He was trying to like get the young people to come back. So obviously you had a little rap, you know, type feel, like a lot of the gospel. And she was just like, I don't like this. I grew up on hymns, again, trying to control. So, you know, she was evil to him. And I'm like, how you Christian? You acting like that. And that's the thing. So she got her life back. She apologized to him. She apologized to her husband, apologized to almost everybody that she was like treating all kind of crazy. And in that moment, I was just like, wow. And it happened to be when I was watching the movie, the day that it happened to the boy drowning, January 18th. What was yesterday date?
18th.
Child. And they were saying, yeah, we're breaking for Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. I said, God, what you doing? Mm-hmm. Because this is the weekend that this happened. And I'm in the weekend that's happening on the same day. Oh, okay. So, okay. And them tears just rolled down.
You had a Dr. Manhattan moment.
Them tears rolled down like, this how you know you good. This how you know you kind of pulled yourself away and you in a good state. Because you can sit there and be like, wow, that's what I look like. So it's like, again, taking note of yourself, what you battle, how you act, how you talk to people. All that matters, man. Because the moment you spaz out, somebody already knows something's off.
Right.
And they're going to constantly, if they're your friend, they're going to be in your face asking you why.
Right.
And if you ain't where you're supposed to be, you're not going to have that conversation. You're going to keep fighting them on it.
Right.
Leave me alone. I'm good. I said I was good. Okay, so why are you so harsh? Why you got attitude?
Right.
Why are you so short?
Right.
You don't want to hang out no more? Wow. You don't want to text back? Oh, okay. But you want to be on social media, but you can't text. Oh, okay. Got you. Living that numb life.
Right.
That joint is real. That is real. But yeah, y'all, we got y'all for 50 minutes, man. It's a long episode, but it's interesting. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
You got to hit it now. It's mid-January.
Right. You don't want to go on to the rest. Please don't go on to the rest of the year because you don't. My thing is, and oh my goodness, gosh.
Revelation.
Girl, I'm sorry, people.
She about to cry. She about to cry. She gonna cry in the car.
Oh, every time I go through something, God always sends me a flashback to what he said to me or my ancestors or what they said to me a few months ago. And in August, something said, it's time to heal because if you don't, you are going to miss your blessing that is prepared for you. So if I swear I'm at this table right now and it just hit me like one of those flashbacks of the movies, like whoosh. It just hit me and I just seen that same scenario, that scene, and I heard the voice say, if you don't prepare yourself, if you don't start the process of healing, you're going to miss what's coming for you.
That's all the time. You too busy.
And that was August. That was August, and it's now January. I started the process in August, and it's January. Okay. All right.
Look, you got to take ownership of your life. You got to. Like, while everybody was talking all that mess about Tyler Perry, I goes to sleep last night. Tyler Perry in my dream. I'm invited to a Tyler Perry event. And you know who's there? Oprah's there. Mr. Brown is there. Cora was there. Everybody that was in the A Fall from Grace movie was there, like all celebrities. And I was just talking about my podcast, talking about, we're trying to, promote it. Like, how did you do it, Mr. Perry, when you started? Like, nobody was really trying to hear you. How did you really get from where you were to where you are now? Mm-hmm. But then I woke up, so I didn't get my answer. But, it's just like, you got to fight like he was. Then nobody believed nothing. That's why he has the empire he has now, because he said, you know what? Don't nobody want to help me. I'm going to help myself, and I'm going to do it my way and the way I know, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And all y'all talking all this mess about the acting sucks. And I'm like, it's not about the acting. Keita and I always say this. It's about the message.
Because I'm going to tell you, Diary of a Mad Black Woman got me through my bars, honey.
And that was good acting.
That was like, let me tell you, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Why did I get married?
Yes. And what's the girl name? Jessica. Yep.
And I say this because not saying that my marriage looked like that, because it didn't. Mm-hmm. But it just helped me.
Because you were angry, you bitter, whatever the case.
Where I was pissed. I was mad. I was angry. And I was like, I can't be this way, because I won't be able to I won't move forward in my life. Yeah. That's basically what it shows. Mm-hmm. You can't hold on to this bitterness. It's a point in your life where you got to be like, you know what? I'm letting it all go. Mm-hmm. And when I let it all go, then here comes the next chapter of my life.
That part.
So those movies, I don't care what y'all say about Tyler Perry. Those movies help me. You understand?
All he do is do movies about broken black women. Okay.
But hell, it's a lot of broken black women out here.
With a whole lot of situations. And he's literally trying to play out each situation. Mm-hmm. Because, this could be coming from things that his mother went through. So look, his stuff may be based off of that. Or friends that he has. All
his shows, movies is a reflection of the black community. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We don't know okay, first of all, we are not Friends, the sitcom, where this person can sleep with that person, and the next thing you know, they turn around and sleep with somebody else. Because black folks don't like doing stuff like that. That's some other folks, they like to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? So when Tyler Perry has a show, and it reflects what we go through in our community, you damn right. Now the Oval, I don't know, because I'm still kind of confused.
Yeah.
But sisters, child, bye.
I don't care.
That's that's a lot of what happens with women in dating. Mm-hmm. So
it's real, and that's why I like it, because it's real. But again, this is the age we live in. Everybody got an opinion, but they'll never say that to his face. Guarantee if they seen him in the mall,
like, oh my gosh,
can I take a picture? Yeah, but you was the main one talking mess about this man who had he had so many interviews with Michelle and Barack Obama. Are you serious right now? Mm-hmm. In his living room, in his, what do they call it? The library at his house. Mm-hmm. I'm done with y'all. When he said no to Hollywood, I was here for it. So what I say right now is y'all need to stop being judgmental, because you ain't got no room to judge nobody, because you got some skeletons in your closet. Yeah, the ones over there with the cobwebs over there.
That part.
That you never want to talk about. But you want to dance around it all the time. So, yeah. This was episode 83. Have no clue what the title is.
We'll figure it out. Oh, there you go. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, episode 83. And that's a good year, because This B birthday is 4/15/83. And just saying. I thought that was dope.
This child.
Man. You can get yours next week. That's fine.
Whatever.
84 be there. Look, 84 be there.
It's whatever.
But yeah, we'll figure it out. I think it kind of goes. Or when you're done, whichever. But it's the message, guys. The message. We understand y'all only like to open up articles based on a title. But hear the message.
Right.
Maybe it should be message. Yeah. But I think we did that already. So y'all know where to find us. All social media platforms. You know, you want to shoot us a note. 415pod@gmail. We are still looking into Pandora, but we are on iHeartRadio. So please subscribe. We really need you guys to subscribe. Our YouTube needs you guys. Seriously. Like, give us some ideas, some suggestions on what we can do to get y'all's attention more.
Or visible. So that y'all can be visible. Instead of hiding.
What's up?
Instead of hiding behind the phones, honey. Let us know what y'all want.
Yeah, because we only have 38 subscribers. We need to be in the thousands right now. What's up? We know a lot of y'all listening. So, subscribe. But until next time, it's your girls.
Miss B and Keita.
Relax your mind. Let your conscience be free. You're now rolling with the girls from the 415. Oh.
Keita and the B.
Keita and the B. And we out.
Peace.